Hello, welcome to Tech Hub. In today's video, we will learn how some basic skills in using Microsoft Excel. Excel is one of the world's most powerful business software packages with more features added to it continuously. Today, we will learn how to navigate the Excel interface with ease as a beginner. So if you're a beginner, this video is very good for you. Now let's get started with some basic features of the blank worksheet. The vertical portions of your worksheet are known as columns. Columns. The vertical portions of your worksheet are known as columns, while the horizontal portions are known as rows. The intersection of a row and a column is known as a cell. The intersection of a row and a column is known as a cell. Now, the highlighted portion is cell B2. This side. This is cell B2. It is labeled B2 because that is where column B and row number 2 intersects. So this is column B and this row number 2. And where the two intersect is cell B2. Now let's create a simple spreadsheet to calculate our expenditure for the first quarter of 2023. That is January to March. So we are going to use 5 columns to create this spreadsheet. The first column will have the items. The second column is going to have January. The third February. The fourth will have March. Then the fifth column is going to have the total. So let's merge the 5 cells here to input our heading. So if you want to merge two or more cells, you highlight the cells you want to merge, and you come to this side, merge center. Now we've merged the 5 cells over here. Now let's put our heading. So 2023 first quarter expenditure. So we are done with our heading. So you can highlight it and bolding the text. Now in the first cell, we put items, January, February, March, and total. So the first item, food, transportation, utility, telephone bills. So we can adjust this to this side to make it more comfortable. Let's highlight the headings here, the subheadings. Okay, you can also create some space here. So January, food 600, transportation 350, utility 200, telephone bill 150. In February, food 500, 350, 200, 150. In March, 700, 400, 250, and 200. So we need to calculate the total for all these items here. Now let's calculate the total for individual items from January to March. So what you do is you select the cell next to the numbers you want to sum. You select the cell next to the numbers you want to sum. So let's sum up food. So this is the cell next to the numbers that we want to sum, 600, 500, and 700. So we'll select this place. Then you click on Auto Sum on the Home tab. Then you press Enter. So let's click on Auto Sum. So automatically it calculates all the values for you, or it inputs the formula for you. So just press Enter, and there you go. It calculates the total for you. Yes. So when you click the Auto Sum, Excel automatically enters a formula to sum the numbers up. Yes. So you can do the same for the second item. Now, there's another way to do this. You don't have to waste time calculating for each item. What you need to do is to highlight the cell here. That is the first cell of the spreadsheet. Then you bring your cursor down to the bottom corner, to the right bottom corner here, and make sure the cursor changes to a plus sign this side. Make sure it changes to a plus sign. Then you click and drag it to the last cell of the spreadsheet. You bring it to the last item over here, and it calculates all the items for you. You can also do this manually. So if you want to do this manually, so let's undo and see how we can do it manually. So you put your cursor here, or you highlight this cell. You go to either equal to sign, SUM, that's the sum function, into brackets. Then you highlight all the values here. You close the bracket. Then you enter. This also gives you the total. You come and do the same thing. You bring the cursor down. Make sure it changes to the plus sign. You click and drag it to the last item, and it calculates it for you. So this is a simple spreadsheet to track our expenses for the first quarter of 2023. So I hope this helps. If you're a beginner, you now know how to navigate the Excel platform, at least the basics. So in our next video, we will look at some useful shortcuts in Excel to speed up your day-to-day activities. We'll look at some useful shortcuts to speed up your activities in Excel. Thank you for watching, and kindly subscribe to this video.